So it's just at this event where I overheard some people talking about like gender politics and gender fluidity and that sort of stuff. So it was one of those conversations where it sounded like people were enamored with the smell of their own wet farts. But that's not the point. The point is that it got me thinking that the mental illness of being trans isn't in thinking that you're a certain gender. You know, nobody actually cares what people think of themselves. Like, you can think you're a man, woman, a space alien. I don't give a fuck. What people care about and what the real mental illness of being trans is in believing that you have the right or the capability or even the desire to control how other people perceive you. Now, this is the same thing. The reason why we cringe whenever we see a guy like publicly showing off about being like an alpha male or something like that is because he's doing the same thing. He's like trying to control other people's perceptions of him. The only difference is the alpha male guy doesn't chimp out and start screaming in public because somebody won't affirm his alphaness. Whereas, you know, trans people start screaming about call me a woman and all this crazy stuff. So really, the mental illness isn't in thinking you are a certain gender, it's in thinking that you can make other people think you're that gender. And the whole moral of this is you should just do whatever you want, right? Just be whoever you want to fucking be. Don't care what other people think about you. You know, don't live your life to try to control other people's perceptions. Don't, you know, put too much stock or stake in being understood or accepted by other people, because that's a losing battle. Right? You're never going to be understood by other people, especially if you're doing something exceptional or different. In fact, if you are understood by other people, you're probably a boring normie.